Save it, okay, because I want you to talk more about it. So we're going to talk about what we have coming up. Gabby is part of our show, not just as a host, but she did something really incredible this weekend too that we're going to talk about. But first, we got to talk about who we have coming up on the show today. The Miss Black Illinois pageant has crowned its winner for the year 2026. They're joining us in studio. They're all decked out. They have their tiaras on. It's absolutely beautiful. And we're also hoping to make things easier on moms this holiday season. We've got some tips on how to keep yourself from stretching just way too thin. If you're a mom,
that's easy to do, right?
You understand. It's easy to do no matter if it's the holidays or not, because I feel stretched thin as I sit here right now. But first, we got to talk about some trending topics, including you. You participated in this High Rocks. Am I saying it right?
You know what, Tia? It just started in 2017.
Okay,
and
what
it's
is
grown
this?
so much. So essentially, I don't even know what to call it, because some people are like, okay, is this cross? So it's about 5 miles.
So in between every
Yeah, so you get done with it and then you run. But you're able to split up those exercises with your partner.
Got it. So you could share the responsibility.
So this is what was funny. I've been training for this for, months. My husband and I, Brennan especially, has been training really hard. He got hurt. I don't know. Just
he got hurt during it?
Yeah, he was, working a little bit too hard, and I don't know if he gave himself whiplash, if he pulled something, but for weeks he's been hurting the back of his neck, so finally he said, I can't do it, and thank God he didn't. And so someone else stepped in without any training, and was my partner. Yeah.
So who was this person? Somebody that works out? So that's what I'm going to work on from now through, the next year. That's what I'm going to,
this was just like a way to challenge myself.
I'm proud of you.
Right?
Good job.
Yeah. So it's a ski erg, a 1,000-meter ski erg. Then you do a sled push. You do a sled pull. Then you do what was it? Those burpees. You do a rowing.
It's hard to remember so much.
You do. People are traveling all around the world to do it.
All right, so we'll have to, maybe next time we'll follow you, send a camera, start the beginning, do a day of.
Oh, then the pressure would be really on.
That'll be really cool. Okay, we got to toss the break real quick, but when we come back, we're going to talk about, is it okay for people to charge for Thanksgiving dinner? We're also going to talk about Illuminati's. They have a holiday merch pop-up. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
To Chicago now, we're talking Lou Malnati's, and of course the holiday season. Well, Lou's have a holiday merch pop-up, and I saw this trending on social media earlier too. Is that a little baby toy or is it a little dog toy?
It looks like maybe a chewy toy for a dog. That was really cute. Okay, we got to talk about something else. You can get that at lousmerch.com too. Is a place you can go. Okay, so we got to talk about this. I think this is really interesting. If your friends or any family members told you, yeah, you can come to Thanksgiving dinner, but you have to pay, how would you feel about that?
This day and age, you know what?
I kind of feel it's
I kind of respect it. Honestly, if I were hosting, I'd hope that at least one person would be like, hey, you know what, can I help you with anything? If they knew that I was going to be, feeding 12 people and it's all on my own dime and I'm opening my house to everybody, that's a lot.
It is. So the Washington Post actually has a column where they're asking people whether or not they should charge their guests for Thanksgiving dinner. Dinner for 10 people is expected to cost $58.08 this year, about $5.81 per person. One person said they went to a Thanksgiving dinner where their aunt charged everyone $10 and even had a tip jar. I think for how much we're spending on food right now, I don't think that's too much to ask. I mean, am I going to personally do it? Probably not. But if I went to someone's house and they had a spread there and they said, hey, Tia, you got to cough up $10. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't have to cook. I'm just...
Exactly. Yeah. You're feeding me and my family. I think the tip jar is kind of funny, right? That's kind of like a cutesy slash non-pushy way to say, hey, you want to give me a little something here? Kiss the cook?
I don't think anything's wrong with that, especially when you, if you're buying from Honey Baked Ham and places like that for some of the food, that stuff really costs. So
I will say today I was really impressed. I went to the chopping block over on Lincoln Avenue, and so of course they host cooking classes and stuff, and I was talking to the executive chef for some segments, and she said, and we didn't have time for it in the segment, but she said that she's actually trying to cater some of her cooking classes, knowing that some ingredients are really expensive, that she's trying to make it more efficient, just all the way around. Not only are you learning cooking skills, but you're also able to do it while still not spending so much.
Because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Because you can learn something, in a cooking class, and then you can't really take it home sometimes.
That's true. And then you go to the grocery store, and $100 just doesn't go far at all.
Especially with some protein, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. I volunteered someone else's house for Thanksgiving this year, don't you think? So we'll see what happens there. I do think it's time for somebody else to host this year.
You know
other
what?
than my house.
Because you're typically hosting.
Just being honest,
I
like
know, it's a lot, and I can't.
I'm not anti it, but I just think that it should be.
Gonna be.
Well, in fairness, too, people usually bring things because.
Okay.
So here's something that I guess a lot of people don't know about me. I'm not a horrible cook. Okay, I'm not a fantastic cook, but I'm not horrible. I cook all these things. So if this person is a horrible cook, you're not going to ask them to cook the turkey, the ham, make a pie, none of that. So I'm okay with people thinking that I'm a horrible cook because it gets me out of being in the kitchen for hours.
People, she's beauty and brains. Not only is actually the cooking, and then people are like, well, you could prep. Well, that also takes a lot of time too. Plus, you have to clean your home.
Yes,
right.
Clean the dishes and clean everything you used. And
it's a lot. Yeah, the bathrooms need to be immaculate. The floor needs to be good. Oh
it's
my
too
gosh,
much work. Hats off to all those who are hosting Thanksgiving dinner this year. Invite me because I won't be having it at my house.
No kidding. Yeah, she'll tip you too. She'll tip you.
All right, well, coming right up, we're going to talk all things pageantry. Have you ever been in a pageant?
Yeah, actually, I ran for Miss Wisconsin.
How was it?
A handful of years ago.
Did you win?
No.
Okay, but it was a fun time.
It was awesome. No. You know what? It was such a great experience. And we're going to learn all about the Miss Black Illinois pageant coming up.
We're going to talk about all things tech. Maybe you're trying to figure out, you know, I know a lot of people, it seems like they got everything. So I really don't know what to get them. It's always very difficult. And I don't want to get them another wallet. And maybe you're in the same boat. We're going to talk about holiday tech with Jen Jolly right after this break. Stay with us. Do the mask, the charger. My phone is always dead. I'm like my phone is dead every day. I would do the charger, the phone charger.
Phone charger. Mine would be that LED mask or LED panel because it's just
that's a good idea.
That red light there.
Yeah, I would have to do a charger
as you're getting ready.
I've asked everybody in this building. I mean, even people behind the scenes for a phone charger every day. Am I wrong, Bard? Don't I ask you for your phone charger every day?
I always have one. You just need to ask me.
Every day. I never have. And I'm a mom. I should. Yeah, I'm going to get that for myself. That's my own gift.
A phone charger. Okay.
That's my gift for myself.
Speaking again of the holidays, one thing that we brought up earlier is not only are you under pressure, of course, getting the gifts, cooking, figuring out what you're going to cook, getting the ingredients, but also before people even show up, is making sure your house is clean.
Better clean.
So noticing things in people's homes is one of the trenders that we have today. If you're hosting any gatherings this holiday season, make sure your house is ready to impress. Here's what your guests notice the most according to Reader's Digest. Okay, number one, I get this, the smell of your house. Maybe you can mask it with your cooking though.
I guess, no, you cannot mask no sense in your house with cooking. But here's my thing, some of these I'm like.
Which that's just kind of petty, right? Like, you're gonna really hate on my lighting?
Okay, I will say this. I am a person, now I'm not gonna judge it, but I am a person that I'm big on lighting. Every home I've ever moved into, I change. That's the number one thing I must change are the lights.
Okay, that's true.
I love lighting, but I'm not walking into somebody else's home like, woo, that's an old chandelier. That's none of my business.
Another one is clutter. That's number 3 on this list. A dirty kitchen or bathroom. That should be number 1. I'm sorry.
The clutter, the dirty kitchen, and the smell. I mean, if those are not together, you should not be hosting Thanksgiving. I mean, honestly, if you can't, if your house smells, is dirty, and the bathroom is too, that tells me you probably don't wash your hands. So I don't want you cooking for me anyway.
But I know
I'm not eating at your house.
Anyway. Yeah, you know what? It says a lot if I'm eating something from someone else's kitchen, I will say.
And clutter, that could also mean mice.
But also,
I'm good. I don't want to eat there, or other insects or rodents or whatever.
Okay, so you're hosting. Houseplants is next on the list. Houseplants? What do you mean? Like just if they're taking care of the houseplants? I guess. You know what? Mine are pretty good right now.
Mine are too because most of mine are fake. So yeah, they're living good.
No, they're really good. They're almost professional.
They're living very good.
And then the last one is people also take note of what's in your entryway, what furniture you have, empty walls, any strange sounds, and the temperature of your home.
Listen, if you're going to be paying, now that if you're paying attention to, then you need to make sure that I'm on your Christmas list and you buy some of these things because that's not right. I mean, that's judgmental. That's stuff that's a little judgmental. Now, the cleanliness and all that, I get that. But what your decor is, that's none of my business. It's not.
So true. Yeah.
It's not my business.
Get me someone to come in and redecorate then. That's very, you should be happy that actually you're hosting people because, again, it's expensive. Then pay up.
Okay, one last thing we got to talk about. Should it be this? Because I think our time is running out. The 2026 Met Gala theme has been revealed.